At least he has some experience whenever I do play Wolf, because I got a pocket Wolf. You know, everybody has a pocket Wolf, and he feels like a very straightforward character, pretty easy to pick up.
Yeah.
But at least he's not going to be super unfamiliar with the matchup, which is what we see a lot, because we don't go to a lot of tournaments. So he doesn't see a lot of different characters other than the few that I play.
I definitely like Wolf's capabilities, but the problem is if somebody tries to gimp him off stage, it's pretty easy for him to just die right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have a bit of an interesting kind of headcanon about why Wolf's recovery is so terrible compared to the other species. And that is, in Star Fox Assault, the one for the GameCube, the multiplayer of that game, he has the fastest dash speed by a country mile, but he has the smallest jump. So I'm thinking maybe they're trying to keep it consistent between the main series and Smash, but that would require Nintendo acknowledging Star Fox Assault, which they don't like to do for some reason.
Maybe. I've got no words, I don't know.
You know, Assault's a good game, I'm not gonna lie, but let me tell y'all, if you thought unlocking Mewtwo in Game & Watch and Melee was tough with how many hours you had to play it, get ready to fling yourself off the stage hundreds of times in Assault to unlock all of the characters and stages there. They did not know the meaning of the word cheat code.
Yeah, what was it, 100 hours for Mewtwo? 100 active playing hours?
It was 20 in multiplayer, but it counted like how many players were in there. So if you just plugged in 4 controllers and let a game run for 5 hours, you were good to go.
I'm pretty sure that's what I did every single time.
Yeah.
Every single new memory card for my GameCube when I rebought Melee after the inevitable 3 years of not playing it and selling it.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a good time for a lot of people who thought they were going to be smart, leave their game on when they were at school as a kid, then they came home and their mom turned the power off at the last second. Waste of an electric bill.
Oh, you gotta love it. Hey, when you're not paying for the bill, you know.
Well, I guess that's true.
Alright, I know Edgar does not care where he goes, so I know this is all a front. He's just guessing on where's the best place to go. I don't know if we want to close. Do you want to close the door? All the way so they can't hear me shit talking. Edgar, you won't be able to hear me. Sorry. Poop talking.
Hey, I'm the one who does bar comedy here. I thought I was going to be the one to curse.
That's my fault.
Nobody curses around me.
Thank you, Bryson.
So we got a King DDD and a Wolf, as you said. This is going to be interesting. So...
What's he coming to do?
Oh, he's going to swap the names on the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. My knowledge of this is pretty limited.
On the left, we've got the Wolf, is Kaioken. On the right, we've got DDD, which is Yami, is Z-Fighter himself. Here he goes landing on stage. His upbeat, classic Yami, classic Edgar.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you.
What's up, buddy?
Hey. Alright. Shocking.
Wait, I should probably watch this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna want to see.
So,
Thank you. Free recovery. Absolutely free recovery. Caillou coming back against
and you
Yami.
just click on layer 1 or 2 score to update that.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, he hit him with it so hard. The amount of times I get caught with DDD's dash attack, recovering the stage, just getting 2-frame, hitting me with the Gordo dash attack. I love it. There he goes, landing on stage again. Classic Yami.
Yeah, it's looking like DDD's having a bit of trouble landing a hit consistently right now, but that could change any second.
Oh yeah. I know for a fact it's just straight up nerve coming at him. As soon as he gets comfortable, you'll see a lot more consistency in him. He's just the familiarity that comes with going to tournaments, something he just doesn't have yet. But after game 1, I'm sure we'll see a totally different Yami.
I think it can take a little while for anyone to get used to tournament nerves, especially if they're up against a strong opponent, or they feel like they've got something to prove, or just in general if it's a matchup they really don't like. It's a bad omen to start the day.
You can tell he's just not super familiar with the character. I saw him dash tech through his shield, and he thought he was just going to stop at his shield. He went for the grab, but he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And that's just something that comes with playing the game more and going to tournaments and playing characters you're not familiar with.
Yeah, a lot of the time, I swear, you need a notebook to memorize before all of your matches with how some characters have these minute differences that you never really think about until you're actually in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But it can change the course of a set. Kind of like that, how much
I
like,
mean, he went for it. He knows he's up. He knows he can go for that kind of thing.
But much like the other Spaceys, you know, Wolf, after he side Bs, he can't up B unless he lands. And whereas Fox and Falco, they can side B into an up B. So, you know, if someone's not careful, they could hit Wolf out of reflex and give him another recovery.
This is definitely very doable for DDD, being such a heavy hitter. He gets him off stage once and catches him with a dash attack. You know, I spoke way too soon. Way too soon, I spoke.
He had the potential, but Wolf's back air, that's a kill move right there.
Oh, yeah. That'll myrtle you. Am I doing well, Bryson?
What?
Is my language on point?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Caillou's player 2, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So, theoretical concept, since the Kirby series takes place on a completely different planet, Popstar, does that mean King Dedede technically counts as a space animal? I mean, he is a penguin after all.
Oh, absolutely. He is an alien penguin.
Oh, yeah.
Alien penguin. I mean, look at... I think the canon size of him is a lot smaller than he appears to the other characters. I don't think that his height in the game is comparable to his canon height.
Yeah.
I think it's off by a lot.
I believe Rosalina's canon height is supposed to be about 7 feet tall or something.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
well, we see both characters decided, well, both people decided to do a character switch. This is very unique. I didn't think Yami was going to go Terry in this bracket, but here we are.
He may not have felt comfortable with his performance as DDE. Terry is definitely a little faster, but he has some weaknesses of his own.
Well, I mean, it's already a pretty strong start. He missed the spike there, and that is just super unfortunate. I actually don't see him land that, but he's going to catch him with that up smash.
And right now,
I love bike plays.
I feel as though a problem that people have when they fight Wario, and even sometimes people who use Wario as a secondary, is they're more focused on fighting with the bike than fighting their actual opponent. The same is largely true for Pac-Man whenever he brings out the fire hydrant.
Yeah. I mean, it's an important thing to be able to play around, but if you're hyper-focusing on it, you're probably going to catch a couple swings left, you know, and right.
I'd
But-
say so.
It's a pretty even game as it goes so far, only 37%.
Yeah, this is definitely,
stock.
it's... Like, Yami's definitely taking a lead, but it's not an insurmountable lead by any stretch. One good combo, like, this could be it here. Almost was. Resetting back to neutral. Yami's having a bit of trouble landing a hit right now, but I think Terry's got some decent range as far as the melee fighters go. So if he's able to get lucky with a hit, then he can easily convert that into a larger combo.
Oh yeah, I love to see those 1-2 hit him with a confirm as well. Or just dropping bike on stage, eating that boy up.
You'd think eating that would give more than 1% recovery, but I guess they didn't want it to be too abusable.
Yeah, no.
But for goodness sakes, even Pac-Man's apples, when he gets, I think that's the 7 on his hammer, if I remember right, that gives you a lot more, so I don't know. I feel like they just didn't want to make Wario too abusable with that.
I think with how much versatility the bike has, they can't have it be doing too much.
Probably.
Wow, hey. He hit him with it.
Yep.
The 1-2 hit him with it. I looked away for like half a second. Was it a 1-2 hit him with it, or was it just a raw hit him with it?
I think it was just raw, because Wario was already in the air.
You know, for how much I love Edgar Yami, I hate his Terry. He was hoping he was going to air dodge into state in the ledge.
Going down to the last stock. Let's see if this goes to game 3. Yami's taking the lead. 61%. It's not absurd. 76%. Lead is getting bigger, though. Realistically, though, if Caillou wants to take this game, best bet is to try getting Yami off stage as soon as possible and just keep him there.
Yeah, but he does have his waft, so I mean the percentages right now are pretty negligible. Terry's got to take this stock before he actually hits him with a confirm. He sees fishing up for it. Yep, there it is.
That was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, he hit him with it.
Just like you said.
He shouldn't have said anything.
Well, hey, Wario knows the message matchup for that.
Yeah, he hit him with it. You saw that?
I saw it. I was watching at the end there. I was chilling a little bit, trying to see what was going on.
I just reminded him. He's
2-0'd, but not nearly as bad as I thought I was going to be 2-0'd. I think I played better against Bash than I did against Edgar.
Wow.
Than I did against Yami, if I'm being honest.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I didn't feel too bad about it.
I left Kiani out there all by your lonesome. I should probably go say hi to her.
I
She's
know
probably
Ronka's on her
angry
way
at me.
too, so she'll have a buddy again.
I didn't do
That's
great
good.
today,
It's the
admittedly,
first
but
time.
this was my first set win of the year, so I'm happy about that. At
Hey,
least.
congrats.
Yeah.
It's the first time I hit Waffle Bracket.
Thank you.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, Wario.
He even said he knew that like Wario had the waft, so one confirm could be the end, and that was
The
it.
issue is, since the Wario nerfs, depending on the matchup, so many of the confirms are just...
They're not as good. They're not as reliable anymore, yeah.
No, like, it used to be you could get your confirm and you had it. Now it's iffy, and sometimes characters just air dodge out for no reason.
Yeah, it's like SDI dependent,
It's-
way more. Like, it's not as hard as of a confirm.
The issue is, like, with Puff, with waft confirms, is the issue comes about where when Puff gets to the percent where there's enough hit stun for the waft to connect, Puff's so floaty that she gets away and you can't reach her in time.
Yep.
So, like, waft confirms against Puff are hard. But
Yeah. On top of that, on a higher level, you can't even rely on your waft confirms anymore. You have to know how to catch a raw waft sometimes.
that's,
Like, it's rough.
I started, because I was talking about this with a few people when I went to Let's Make Big Moves, is they said since I'm not great at hitting the confirms, just have the waft there as a fear factor.
Yep.
And that's what I've been doing. It's been working wonders.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a lot like how, you know, Samus will always have the charge shot charged, but won't actually be activated right away.
Yeah, I either love using weak charge shot, because I don't remember the match I played where I didn't use a fully charged charge shot at all. So I would do like confirms off the weak charge shot, like it was a fire auger or something.
Yeah.
And consistently I would just start doing that, and it was to the point where I never had it as a fear factor, so now I hold on to it too much. All right.
So who's playing for this set?
I am not sure. Who's up now on set? Okay. Okay.
Caillou and C. Millet.
Oh, Caillou's still there. Okay.
Okay, so we'll just change. Does he not have it up here? Oh, here it is. I'm just blind.
Now you're good. Hey, a lot of names easy for one to get lost.
Yeah, I'm not our usual stream guy. I'm just a commentator. I'm just a lowly little commentator.
I've never actually worked with the stream setup before. I've done guest commentary over at Central once, but that's about it.
Put on the character select screen. Hello again, chat. I got beat up by a Wii Fit, as you guys heard.
I got beat up by a Dark Pit. That wasn't much better.
Dark Pit, like... I'm a Pit fan, so I kind of like getting... I also like Wii Fit, so I like getting sauced by like random mid-tiers.
I don't think Pit and Dark Pit are bad characters.
Not at all.
They're not abusable, but like they do have some kind of spammy aerial moves if you can't outrange them.
They're just really honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just very honest characters, but
They're honest, but they do have spam options.
Yeah, they have a good kit. They have a good kit. It's just that their disjoints are not as disjointed as like the other disjoints in the roster. And like, yeah, they have really good frame data, but their damage output could be a lot better, you know?
Their grab range isn't too great either.
Yeah. Oh, Steven.
I've lost my drink. My beverage.
You're
Like Diet
electrolytes.
Dr. Kelp.
That probably just peaked the mic. Sure, that just peaked the mic right there.
That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Sorry, headphones users. Yes, sir.
Answer mommy's text. Why? You're supposed to. That's the point of the phone.
Nice, the mic can hear them. I love this. This is content right here. You're hearing W. Bryson argue with his little brother, Mashed Potato, about answering mom's text.
And she's been asking me and bothering me.
And he's trying to play Roblox and scroll through TikTok. Oh, so you have time to text your mom, but I mean, do your friends, but not your mom?
Actually, I was texting my mom.
Oh, okay.
You know, this right here is showing a generational divide because, as you can tell, the adult players here who had just left were already quoting SpongeBob, but the kids in the venue don't decide to even join in.
Nope, not at all. A few of the SpongeBob references, because they're still SpongeBob watchers, but they don't have the same references that we do.
Yeah, well, I think it's because, like, people my age in my mid-20s, SpongeBob started only, like, 2 years after I was born, so it's something that me and people like me just grew up experiencing constantly.
I think SpongeBob aired in '99. It
Yes.
was. I was born '98.
97.
Nice. So yeah. So we're in our mid-20s.
Just say you're old.
Listen, we can't all be toddlers like you, Bryson.
Shut up.
I mean, it's...
Better than being old.
I think that
I like where I'm at now, age-wise. It's just nice.
people in their mid to late 20s, I feel like most often we'll throw either a SpongeBob or a Simpsons quote into a conversation.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. For me, it's definitely SpongeBob is my go-to. Yeah, you guys are gonna go. I already put their names already, right? I did do that. I did. Oh man, they're sitting in the other seats. See, this is why I wait.
Okay, simple reversal.
Oh, he's playing himself. Oh, snap. Yeah, me too, Peyton.
Well, I will say this. If I got $1 every time my friends and I could jam a SpongeBob or a Simpsons quote into a conversation, everything would be coming up Millhouse. Starting off, we got a Wolf Ditto. This is a very fitting matchup. It's kind of funny. I noticed Wolf is pretty popular up here in northeast Pennsylvania, but if you go down near Philly, you see Falco Dittos 24/7.
Yeah, we also have around here in NEPA a lot of Yoshis too.
I did notice a lot of Kazuya's the last time I was here as well.
Yeah, out of nowhere we got mad Kazuya's here. Even between this one here is a Kazuya as well. W. Bryson is a Kazuya player.
Hey, Kazuya's a great character.
Shut up. Where are we going?
Not so loud, guys. Remember, we're commentating.
Commentating a very important Wolf Ditto, determine the leader of the pack.
Leader of the pack. I have actually not seen C. Millith play. I don't think I've seen him in another bracket we've had here.
I've definitely heard his name before, but I don't believe I've seen him in action anywhere.
Caillou is a player I've seen play a million times. His first local was with us at a Smash Doodle, so. And he placed third, if I'm not mistaken, at that first one. No,
pretty
I
good.
lied. He got second because I got third.
Getting top 3 in general for a person's first local, that's not a small feat.
Not a small feat at all. My first local, I was a cat sanctuary, and I had to play Ninja in my first set.
You think that's bad? The first time I was down in central Pennsylvania at one of their monthly focal point events, first person I had to play was Next. And if you're familiar with Next, you know, the first game was not a curb stomp. I believe she was holding back. The second game, I think she had screwed up an air dodge, and I got lucky and connected a down smash to actually get a stock lead. And then I sort of taunted as a bit of like, all right, here's the charisma.
No.
And then the next 30 seconds, I remember she actually laughed as soon as I taunted. The next 30 seconds were just a violent, aggressive blur, and then the game was over.
Oh, speaking of violent, aggressive blurs!
That
Oh,
was
a
a
three
great
stock! Oh my goodness, the timing on that! Oh, we literally got carried away with one story, and Caillou finished the first game in that one story.
My stories ruin the hype. See, there's this person I work with. I keep telling stories relating to different experiences I had, either to pass the time or when somebody mentions something funny and I want to relate it to. Like 6 weeks into this new job, I start up one again and he's just like, no more stories.
It's the opposite. I work with kids who are very interested in all of the random nonsense I have to say. So it's actually a problem that all the kids will follow me, so they're like getting up from their seats when they're not supposed to because they want to ask me a question. Or preschool kids will run out of their classrooms to come say hi to me. So these kids will just hear me talk for hours. If I stop talking, they're like, "What are we supposed to do now, Mr. Luis?" Alright, starting off.
Well, you might want to find a way to condense that, because once those kids get older, they'll realize if they can get you to keep going on stories, that will get them out of work for a while.
Yeah, we sure will.
Well, right now, Caillou's putting in work already. Almost there it is.
Catching that first stock already with only 47% on his stock.
And missed the first conversion on the up smash, but was able to quickly bring it back. I think only took one small little chip damage from that.
Yeah. Already catching some extra credit, 20% extra credit on the second stock.
Yeah. I think that after you get 3 stock, I feel like you're more desperate the next game, especially... I'm surprised they went with a full run back, same stage, same ditto. And Wolf... I'm actually amazed Wolf made that recovery, because that's not an easy recovery to make for him.
As you were saying about the stage pick, maybe it's just a comfort pick. I know, even though personally I think that FD is a terrible stage for Captain Falcon, but I like FD, so sometimes I'll still take someone FD just for a personal comfort pick. So maybe PS2 is just something I know. PS2 is our FD,
right?
You know. So we go to PS2. There are sometimes you don't even have to rock, paper, scissors. You just go PS2 for his game.
Exactly.
The other player says yes, and you immediately go there. So could it be just something, maybe if a player is up and coming, or if they feel desperate, it might be a go-to stage for them.
A lot of players downstate will routinely do that for the first game of the set. I've seen many sets that the entirety of it is all PS2. Like 5 games, grand finals even sometimes at the bracket reset, that's it.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it's a great stage, it's a neutral stage. The only downside, and this will sound kind of petty, is you get tired of the Pokemon music after several hours.
See, that's why you gotta switch it up and pick the music yourself like I do.
Exactly.
Or get a mod pack. I mean, Nintendo, I didn't say that. Just kidding. We actually break all of Nintendo's rules, I found out very recently, by putting Smash in the title of our tournament, by having mods. What was the other one? Oh, there's one more I'm trying to remember. Is another rule that we broke. It was like Nintendo has 3 main rules, and we haven't followed any of them. It was very funny. That's okay, because that's only if we want to license with them, and we don't want to license with them.
You see Milf about to take a second stock here. This game's going a lot better than the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Still a deficit, and it could be over any second, but C-Milf has the chance at a comeback.
Definitely, actually. 77% is bad, but Wolf, as a character, can very easily catch that up.
And my first set, my Wolf was able to survive to 186% shockingly.
Exactly.
And that was against Terry.
Oh, the Fortil's going to take it, 77%.
Okay, this is a last stock situation, a lot better. That's a major confidence boost after how game 1 went. He's off stage now. This could be bad if the edge guard connects.
Oh, went a little early. Yeah, went a little early with that down smash there, not catching the 2-frame. He just needs to survive and get one good conversion back on Caillou, but Caillou catching the roll with that up smash. I was saying while commentating with Kev that we see him go for those up smashes a lot. That time, he wasn't charging it 3 years before he got on the ledge, though he reacted perfectly to that roll.
That was great spacing by Caillou, and it just helps that there's like that little suction property on the perimeter of Wolf's up smash. Makes it a lot easier to connect.
What round are we at in bracket right now?
What?
Who's next on stream, and what round are we set-wise?
This should be winners finals now.
Oh, snap.
I can stay there.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he already went on his way back by the time he told me that.
Yeah, they were out of there like lightning.
Yeah, I always like seeing the players get caught up in conversation afterwards, like talking to each other about how the set went.
Yeah.
Eventually, I wanna be able to make my way to travel, because I know I'm not gonna be able to travel enough that I'm going to tournaments frequently. But I do want to, like, as a group, like with like the people we go to tournaments with here, and like the group I have, like all the guys with Z in their name.
Right.
All of us to go to like Philly tournaments and Jersey tournaments, because we know that's where it's at. So I was saying earlier, I stand Tri-State really hard. Let me see who's playing.
Looks like Caillou and Ninja. Yes.
Is Caillou a ninja?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Okay, who is which position?
You just really switched seats on me, bro?
You already had your name up there and you switching seats on me?
You're messing with the system.
Fun fact, before your first set, everyone in that seat lost. And I was like, it's cursed, and then you lost the one game and I was like, I didn't curse Ninja, no!
Awesome. Awesome.
Alright, so we are already on with winners finals. This is going to be Ninja versus Caillou-Con, who keeps switching seats and forces us to switch the tags back and forth.
That's the fun of it.
More work for production, but that's fine because I actually haven't worked with this type of setup before, so it gives me practice.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a learning curve setting this up alone, not even mentioning trying to get it to work. So it was fun. It's fun. Have you worked with OBS at all?
Somewhat. I amateur streamer here and there, but I have not done any kind of like high-level setup for any type of tournament environments.
This was my first setup when I was doing this stuff, so we managed to make it work.
I gotta say, Caillou's doing 3 stream sets like back to back to back, so that's gotta be, that adrenaline's gotta be going. You gotta be hitting the high right now, and hopefully that high can carry Caillou through, put up a great fight against Ninja, because I know trying to beat Ninja, that's a challenge in itself.
Yeah, that's a challenge and a half. I've fought him myself in bracket. It's not always fun. Sometimes you can get some momentum on him, but he's a top competitor,
Now,
obviously.
the only 2 times I've been here, if I had won my first set, I would have fought Ninja in my second set, but I choked game 3 both times. So perhaps I'm cursed. Who knows?
I mean, maybe you're lucky.
Debatable.
If you can get a few more matches in before you go up against Ninja, you can get a little more warm up.
Well, sometimes it's not the idea of winning, it's just the principle of getting the fight in and seeing what happens.
True. Especially if you're untested against him.
But I think for the sake of today, the sets that I had, they were at least a little better at showing me some weaknesses I had. I definitely was not prepared to fight Dark Pit with my usual mains, so that's something I need to practice on. And it gave me an opportunity to just work on some secondaries a little bit more and address the cheese of some mid-tier characters I don't frequently fight.
Yeah. The cheese is something that's hard to adjust to when you're fighting a new character for sure.
Yeah, and unfortunately the Smash Brothers series, it does have a lot of cheese from most of the characters.
Absolutely, yeah. Most characters have at least one busted move. But that's what makes it fun and unpredictable, honestly.
Oh, I can agree with that. Yeah, right now Ninja, pretty high percent, but hasn't lost a stock yet. Caillou's on their second stock. Percent's piling up.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Caillou. He's really got to play immaculate right now if he wants to make a comeback here.
This is recoverable, but
Absolutely.
every individual hit's going to take its toll more and more.
Exactly. It's really hard to trip up Ninja. You could tell he puts a lot of time practicing his inputs, making sure everything's pristine.
Definitely. Especially now. Looks like Ninja's trying to close this game off without losing a stock.
Yeah, he likes to finish it quick because it takes a lot of mental energy to perform at his level.
Yeah. Wario just rushing through the water there. That's a good training exercise. You'd see that in an early episode of an anime, maybe.
I could definitely see that. That Waft is building up. Scary to play around. You can tell that Ninja's playing a little bit safer just because of it.
At this current percent, I don't think it would KO Mario in most positions, but a good conversion that can become a possibility very quickly.
Exactly. One combo and you can get right into it. I think around like what, 40% or so?
Give or take. I forget the exact weight conversion. I know with some of the lighter characters it can KO as low as 30, but Mario's not quite that light.
Up smash.
And Ninja takes that one clean.
Absolutely. Ninja loves that up smash. Sometimes he up smashes twice.
Oh, Mario's got a great up smash,
Oh,
definitely.
absolutely. Quick and clean and spammable.
Alright, so that's Town and City they selected, it looks like.
Getting right into it. So we're swapping the wolf. This will be fun.
Yeah, Caillou's Wolf was going pretty hard earlier. That last set managed to get a successful 3 stock in game 1.
a little headway with the wolf.
I'm honestly not too sure about this counter pick because I'm not sure what the frame window is, but Mario's cape probably has a good chance of turning Wolf around when he tries to recover, and since Wolf's recovery isn't that great compared to the other space animals, this could be pretty bad with Flood and the cape trying to throw him off the ledge.
He's just gonna not let himself get thrown off ledge.
Yeah, that's the end goal. And so far it seems to be working. Caillou hasn't taken the first stock yet, but has a sizable lead.
Ooh, that,
Oh, that's
that
disrespect
up B
right
will
there.
take it.
The grounded up B from Wolf of all people.
right?
But
It's not like Fox where it's, you know, got some distance. That's a short one.
absolutely. Now, I had mentioned this on commentary during a previous set. I actually have a bit of a theory as to why Wolf's recovery is so bad compared to the other space animals. So, in Star Fox Assault, the one for the GameCube,
Okay.
in the multiplayer of that game, Wolf has the fastest run distance out of all the characters.
I
but
remember
has the-
running like a madman with him in the desert.
Yeah, the shortest jump height by a country mile.
Yeah.
So-
he needs a jetpack.
Part of me thinks that that's trying to keep consistency between the main Star Fox series and this game, but that would require Nintendo to acknowledge Star Fox Assault, which they don't like to do for some reason. I personally think it was a good game. It just
Yeah.
had a few kinks that needed to be ironed out.
I mean, most games do too, honestly. Like, there's very few immaculate games where it's just like everything is perfect.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that was a nice hit.
Nasty hit.
Read that right away.
What?
I didn't.
I what?
What is that? What was
I have
that
no
chime
idea.
in?
I have no idea.
Alright, well,
Alright.
Caillou's actually up 2 stocks to 1 right now, so this is looking very winnable. Ninja's obviously not going to just lie down and take a beating here. He's going to try to fight back, but it's going to be an uphill battle.
I don't know.
Right now-
this
right now he's
combo's
making it.
really,
And
really making it look unbelievable.
an up air to up B string can close out one of Caillou's stocks, but there's still the second stock to consider.
Ooh, that's side
Man,
B. The
Caillou's
spacing
getting
is
really good at
immaculate.
that aerial side B. That's amazing.
Yeah, that thing is hard to space.
Yeah. It's like actually getting charged at by a wolf from a distance.
I mean, technically you are.
Oh yeah.
Spot dodge is clean.
Right now they're getting a little nervous. No kill moves going out right away, but rapid back airs. Any one of them hits could close it out. And just going for the up smash, using the fireballs.
Yeah, he's looking for an opening. It's really hard. They're both really good, stat, well-rounded characters.
Yeah. Platforms are coming back. Let's see if that changes their game plans. Alright, Caillou's on their last stock right now. 99% though, any good opening could seal this game.
Interesting opening with the flood there. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish there.
Maybe just try get a quick bit of pressure and interrupt a combo, or it could have been a misinput for all we know.
Yeah, hopefully it was a misinput because like he was at ledge and Caillou was mid-stage. That was interesting.
Yeah. Wolf is gaining some percent. Again, an up air into up B string can close this game out.
Surprised I'm not seeing any more sparks reflex from Wolf here. On the fireballs, he could be sending them right back at Mario, tripping him up on his approach.
Yeah, has the reflector even been used this game? I feel like I haven't seen it so far.
I think it might have been once. I don't know. That might have been last match though.
Okay, this is actually very close now. Any good opening can seal this game one way or another. At 140%, Mario would die to most of Wolf's hits, but it's just a matter of actually getting that hit to connect.
Seen a lot of empty hops out there. Alright, going with the grab.
Oh, that up smash, like 5 to 10 more percent, that could have been it. In a scenario like this, they both got to be incredibly nervous.
both
Those smashes
both
are
throwing
not
up
quite
up
connecting.
High level gameplay.
Okay, dash attack takes that one.
Alright.
Man, 5
That
minutes
was
on that
too
game.
close for comfort for the lead he had though. Wow. That
Oh,
was
absolutely.
Comeback almost came back. That's nice though. He took a match off a ninja.
Oh yeah. And it looks like they're going to Battlefield for Game 3.
I'm expecting the same characters to show up.
Looks like it.
Color. Alright.
Well, I'd agree. This is definitely Wolf's best color in this game.
I've seen a lot of Ariel's platform play. Not much done, but Mario has taken a good 45% already. Alright, even it out.
A little too low of a percent for that to be a KO move.
Oh, definitely. Ooh. Spamming the forward.
Now it could be a KO move.
He's got to
Not
play his
quite.
cards right there.
Strong back air.
Just bash over there.
Ash, no, he's not over here.
Right.
Still trying to get in with those fireballs, but not getting it.
The beginning of this game is looking a lot like the end of the last game. Rapid fireballs, high percentage. Caillou is able to take the first stock, but can lose their first stock very quickly.
And there it is.
Oh,
no,
just by a
too
hair.
soon.
Just by a hair. Sparks were active, but that was great DI. Unfortunately, the
alright.
second hit.
Ooh, just whiffing that grab. Coming in with an aerial on shield and getting punished for it.
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of grabs and pummels in the sets today. Feels as though that's just a matter of different play style. I don't see a whole lot of players doing it at different events I go to, but out here it's a much more common method. And to be fair, it's definitely working.
Oh yeah.
For Mario, it works pretty well leading into the up air string.
Yeah, he's always looking for his cookie cutter combos.
And no, that was still too low to be a KO confirm.
Can you get the door?
Yes.
Hello, Cozy.
Hello again, I'm back. There are other people in the building.
There are other people in the building?
So we went all the way to the basement to find what we were looking for. And I hear people in the pool area. And I was like, oh snap, somebody else in the building. And I look through the door, it's just Miss Sam. She's the director of aquatics.
Okay.
She's the director of aquatics.
Alright.
And I opened the door and she like looks at me and I was like, Sam, it's just me. We have a bunch of people here for a tournament and I didn't want you to just run into someone, so that's why I'm walking up to you now. She was like, oh, thank God. I was like, yeah, dude, I panicked too. I didn't know who was here for a second. Then I heard it was just you. She was like, oh, okay, and we laughed it off. Very funny.
Yeah.
What have I missed this set? 1-1? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
game 3
Snap.
could... Oh, that was it! That was the moment! Oh!
Oh, snap.
He missed the tech, but he still lived. Still lived till the end.
Yes, that air
snap.
dodge kept him up in the air.
So that's
Just long enough.
2-1 right now for Caillou.
Oh, that's big.
All right,
Big.
so
huge.
let me give the lore because I missed out on giving the lore for this match. Caillou and Ninja played for the first time in a bracket probably a week after Caillou's first local here.
Wow.
He beat Ninja in winners. And then... No, I lied. Wait. Yeah, he beat Ninja in winners. And then... they met again in Grands, and he got washed by Ninja. So he's been asking for the comeback. Like he's been, I'm pretty sure it's how it went, something like that. But he's been waiting to fight Ninja again for so long. So before, when we were both commentating together, I was like, who are the people you want to face right now? He was like, definitely Ninja. So Caillou has been prepping for this matchup for a while. But even if he takes out Ninja now, good chances Ninja makes a loser's run and makes it back to seeing him in Grands if Caillou is to make it that far, you know?
Now, I can definitely say that for the people who have beaten me, I always look forward to having an opportunity to fight them again and see if things go differently. I can't imagine the pressure in actually winning your first set but losing a run back in the same
I don't remember if it
tournament.
was that he won the first set or if it went to, like, last stock first set, like, mad close, like 1-1.
Right.
Or 2-1, you know, like, and like last hit scenario. But I remember him telling me how close it was and how like he had the taste. and now like he wants it again, you know, and he needs that dub on him, like because he knew that coming here that Ninja was the man to beat.
Absolutely.
You know.
And I mean, me personally, the first tournament I came to up here, most everyone was hyping up Ninja as the strongest person. To
Exactly.
fight here.
Yep. Ninja's the man to beat here, which was true until Citadel started getting the
Yeah.
consistent wins on him. Oh, cheer, bro.
Yeah.
Until Citadel started getting those consistent wins, which is now at this point it's just Ninja fighting to get to be able to beat Citadel. He's the
Yeah.
only person who's been able to consistently beat him.
Honestly, yeah,
Mooch
except
did.
that Mooch.
Yes, Mooch
victory.
did take a victory on both of them.
Yeah.
And managed taking a was that Smash Dunk, or was that a Smash Doodle?
I don't remember.
Either way,
I'm gonna
going
pull
back
that
to
up.
the specific match,
I'm gonna pull
it's
that up.
pretty even with right now Ninja having the lead in percent.
That up smash, not quite high enough to KO Caillou. Very close though. And he's lurking for it. He's going for aerials left and right.
Bryson, don't break my little worm.
Okay, and Caillou's now on the last stock thanks to a back throw. This is looking a little dicey. This is probably going to go to Game 5 unless Caillou mounts a huge comeback.
It was a smash.
Yeah, that was Smash Dunk?
That was
So
Smash
that was
Dunk.
Smash Dunk that Mooch beat both Citadel and
That was the
Ninja
last
in.
one of the year, actually.
That's a heck of a way to end the year then.
Yep.
Yeah, Mooch was so stoked. It was great.
Alright, so we're seeing Caillou play a little desperately, throwing out 2 smash attacks in a row, and it looks like he's going to lose
that
the game
was
for it.
disrespect right
Yep.
there.
Well, there was a chance he still would have grabbed the ledge, so that cape was
Now
just
we're
to make sure he
2-2.
didn't Magna Hands the ledge.
Yeah.
Update to 2-2.
Alright, yep, that's game 5.
I must say, I'm
Game
surprised to
5
not see the
high.
cape more due to Wolf's subpar recovery.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those characters that there are a lot of times where, like, when I'm practicing Dr. Mario, because I'm a bad character, because I'm one of the worst characters, I have to cheese people.
Exactly.
So I practice the specific matchups where I can just run off cape, run off, like, turnaround cape or something.
Yeah.
So I know, and Wolf is definitely one of those characters you could just run off in cape.
I will let you in on a little insider secret to not abuse the cape too much. So this happened in an online game, not an official tournament.
Okay.
But I wish I could have seen the person's reaction on the other end. My Falco versus their Mario, high percent last stock. Now, they are trying to stop my Firebird recovery, so they jump off and use the cape. One small problem, they overextend, so I push them into the opposite blast zone and they lose first.
Yep, that'll do it.
I could not imagine a person's reaction to be on the receiving end of that.
Not fun. All right, starting off, we're seeing Ninja with the percent lead, with a pretty decent percent lead.
It's a
still
noticeable
recoverable.
lead, but I don't know. I think Hollow Bastion's a reasonable stage. Wolf's got good room to run around and jump up to the platform.
Ooh, that stage spike will do it.
You
though.
gotta tech those, Caillou. No.
And if that tech had been connected, then this could go differently. That could be a major difference for the end of the set.
Yeah, that could be what determines the set, because Caillou is a character who, when he gets nervous, it definitely shows in his gameplay. Like we were saying last game, he was throwing out smash attack after smash attack.
I like how, did Caillou actually
so
know that the
right
reflected
to it.
bullet was going to stop right before his face? Because there was no attempt to shield there. It was like right up against Wolf's nose. Could have
no
smelled
idea.
that thing. Probably burned off some nose hairs.
Just
Oh, and it's 3 stocks to 1. It looks like Ninja's in full power mode right now.
yeah, Ninja's just running away with this momentum he got from his last win.
Alright, well, Caillou is able to take the first stock, so it's not a complete runaway, but this is going to be a very difficult comeback to make.
For
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
He's going to have to play a little out of the box like he has in the past to take sets off of, I think he took a set off of Gold. Or was it Fun Police? No, I think Gold beat him. It was Fun Police who he beat.
Okay. I do not remember. I always get the twins mixed up, and I feel bad about it.
Oh, that was probably 2% points away from KOing Caillou right then and there. So any other combo string like that will be the end of the set. And not quite on the up smash. Very close, though. Ninja's going to start sharpening for more aerials again like the last game. That seemed to work out well, at least.
Yeah, it's just very rough. Of all the players to make a mistake against, Ninja's just not one of them. He very rarely misses a punish.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with as much practice as a person can have, you want to make sure your punishes are on point, because any one person makes a mistake, and then you got to capitalize on that.
He read the roll, but didn't saving his life, but didn't go for the punish there. Oh, managed to take a
Okay,
stock.
Able to
We're
get
on
to the
last stock.
but this would require a very amazing combo strain in order to bring back, or just a lucky edge guard.
Yeah.
And not quite. A JV2 to close off winners finals.
Sheesh. Very good set. I feel like I might have missed the first 2 games, but the intensity definitely carried on over to the last few games. Whew. Who's next on stream?